Our next guest is a two-time Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter, and now she's taking pen to paper with her very first children's book, The Curly Girl Blues. Everyone, please welcome Tori Kelly! Speaking of Grammys, you're nominated for 2 Grammys?
Yes, it's a huge, huge honor. I mean, I remember being nominated for the first time for Best New Artist, like when I was like a new artist and just starting out, and it was this whole like whirlwind of emotions, and that just trips me out. It was my childhood dream, so the fact that I like have those is just surreal to me.
But where did your Grammys end up?
So what people don't know is you go on stage and you like accept the award and everything, and people think like that's your actual Grammy. Like you go home with that, and that's not true at all. It's like just a prop. So like everyone's just holding the same Grammy.
And they like Cinderella it right out of your hands.
Yeah, so you walk off stage and you're like, oh my gosh, and they're like, thank you so much, and they just take it away.
Right, but what are you gonna do at that moment?
Yeah, like they send you the Grammys in the mail like way later. So this was like months and months and months later, and I finally get like a notification. So they were like, hey, you weren't home, like we tried to deliver this package, and you weren't here, so we sent them to like the local drugstore, where you can like pick up just packages. And we filmed the whole thing because we thought it was so funny. And being like, hey, I think there's like 2 packages here, like this big.
They're gold.
Yeah, they're like golden.
Okay, so you are Mina in Sing. Mina is such a meaningful and important character in both movies. And one of Mina's storylines in Sing 2 is that she is with Eric Andre Darius, who's like totally full of himself and hilarious. But she's not attracted to him, and they have to pretend like they're in love. So, what happens?
Pharrell is another one of our amazing co-stars, and he plays an elephant named Alfonso, and that is who Mina actually has a crush on. And it's so cute, and so, by the end, you're seeing Mina kind of picturing that it's him instead of Darius. And that kind of helps her get through the performance because they have a duet together, and she's like, how am I supposed to pretend that I like this guy? So it's really sweet. I love her storyline in this movie.
I really also love the fact that you did not, with the Grammys and the starring roles in the big franchise movies, that is not exactly where your story started. And for me, I always like to laugh, and I love the lighter side of life, but I like the depth too. What was the struggle? What was the journey? Like, it wasn't always easy for you.
It wasn't, no. I basically, I went into record labels, and I was like 12 years old. I did a ton of different like competition TV shows, and got a lot of rejection along the way. Nothing was panning out, and finally I was like, you know what, I've gotten all of these no's. I'm gonna just kind of take my career into my own hands. And that's when I started just posting videos online on YouTube, and just like doing covers with friends, and like picking up the guitar, and I was just having so much fun with it. I didn't care anymore like who was watching, and slowly but surely people started noticing, and I started getting to do shows, and it's been amazing. I mean, I think without all of that rejection at such a young age, maybe I wouldn't have had that same like drive and that same fire to be able to, do what I'm doing now even.
And your Curly Girl Blues inspired from your own childhood.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I have curly hair, and I did not like it growing up. At school and stuff, I didn't really see like my hair, and I was very insecure about it. And I wanted to write a book that could hopefully inspire other kids. If I went through this and I didn't like my hair and was struggling with it, there's got to be other kids who also, could feel the same way.
Once again, you took your discomfort and turned it into your empowerment. And those messages resonate with people. They resonate with me so much. As a last question, may I ask you, is it true that you were pen pals with your husband?
We were, yeah, it just wasn't like flirty at all in the beginning. We were just like writing to each other on like different sides of the world. And then for like 5 months we were doing that and we finally met and it was like, wow, we like each other. Long story short.
Well, I think that goes to show us all, keep writing, everybody. It's such an amazing way to communicate, as is writing a children's book. Head to thecurlygirlblues.com to get your amazing copy of this amazing book.